I'm turning now to the Union of Informed Citizens, followed by the delegation of the Holy See.
Thank you very much, Madam Moderator. As you probably know, since December last year, Azerbaijan, with full support from Russia, blockaded the only road connecting Armenians living in Nagorno-Karabakh to the outside world. That blockade continued in defiance of the ruling of the International Court of Justice. As a result, there was a strong shortage of food, medicine in Nagorno-Karabakh. The supply of electricity and gas was also blocked. Moreover, unlike Israel used same measure against Gaza after the Hamas attack recently, the Armenians of Nagorno-Karabakh did not attack anyone. Azerbaijan imposed a blockade simply because they wanted to expel 100,000 Armenians from their homes by subjecting them to inhuman suffering. There was cases of starvation during the blockade due to the lack of fuel for ambulances. Many patients did not died just simply because of without medical care. Some Azerbaijani colleagues may say that what kind of blockade it was if people were able to celebrate a birthday. Well, Jews in ghettos were sometimes able to celebrate their birthdays or even weddings, but it doesn't mean that there was no Holocaust. What happened to people in Nagorno-Karabakh was a group torture of 100,000 people. But that was not enough for Azerbaijan. A few weeks ago, they launched a large-scale and pre-planned attack on Nagorno-Karabakh, resulting in hundreds of deaths, including children. And as a result, more than 99.9% of people living in Nagorno-Karabakh were forced to leave their homes. Azerbaijan stated that it was done in response to the laying a landmine by Armenian forces on the territory of Azerbaijan, which led to death of people. But this is simply not true because, firstly, Azerbaijan had already accumulated troops for the attack in advance. Secondly, the Armenians of Nagorno-Karabakh had no motivation to carry out such a sabotage and provoke an attack. However, Baku called the attack an anti-terroristic operation, and this is kind of a new trend of anti-democratic regimes to call their aggressive wars by other names, as Russia does, for example. Ladies and gentlemen, resolving issues by force is becoming a common issue in OSCE and neighboring region. Can
I ask you to just focus on the torture and ill treatment and dedicate issues on humanitarian law to Thursday's session, if I can ask you, please.
Thank you, Madam Moderator. I'm pretty sure I'm speaking among the topic. Aggressive regimes that are far from democratic values attack their neighbors and spread terror among civilians. Russia, Azerbaijan, now Hamas, have adopted that dangerous method, and this, unfortunately, is becoming a trend. And Azerbaijan is clearly planning to do that again against the internationally recognized territory of Armenia. They're preparing for it both here by spreading so-called Western Azerbaijan narrative, and on the ground by collecting troops on the border with Armenia. If no measure will be taken against Azerbaijan, we will witness another aggression by them again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.